Today we are touring the village, now that it is fully decorated and has all of the villagers and all of the job blocks and everything all put into it. Just gonna take a nice little peaceful walk. I have it in peaceful, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's start with a little house. I added a few things. Automatic lava dispenser over there, and I dyed my sheep pink so that I can keep getting pink wool off of them, and I don't have to keep using pink dye to get pink wool. Big brain moves. I have my anvil here for my name tags. Used a lot of name tags, and then I just made a little storage area. Nothing crazy, it works, it's organized, I needed it. Is it crazy pretty? No, it'll do. And actually, before I head down to the village, my husband wanted to build a little house in my world. Actually, I forced him to. I wanted him to. And he wanted to be the shepherd of this village. So he got a nice big plot out here on this side. He's my neighbor down here. And his house, it's a little different from all the ones over here, because that's how he built his houses. But I think it came out really cute. I think it looks good down here. Where's the entrance? Don't want to let out his sheep. He also has a bunch of pink sheep. Little campfires, some hedges. This little area over here with hay. Nothing crazy. Some pumpkins. But that is courtesy husband Shane. I need to put a villager over here and a loom. Actually, I've been waiting for my village to produce a nitwit. And then I'm gonna bring him over here, trap him in this fence, and make him hang out with sheep. And name him after my husband. So, there's that. Now, on to the village. Oh, I don't know why he hangs out here at night. He has a bed he could go to. That's okay. Him and the librarian up there. I've named the librarian Bruce because of this. He is Batman. I suppose I should name him after a nocturnal being as well. But this is the armor shop. Got some hedges in. I put down a whole bunch of these copper lamps, and why aren't you in bed either? What are you guys, all Batman? We can't all be Batman. Go to bed. Anyway. So this was one of the original buildings. All of these ones down here are. So I didn't have to replace like the mossy cobblestone, but I added the hedges and stuff like that. Here's my leather worker shop. Whoop, fell in. And this little house back here, it was original to the village. I added my little pink or blue orchids around in front of a lot of the buildings, and then the ones that I didn't put in front of buildings are right at the bases of these trees. I don't know, they just felt like they should be specifically placed, you know. The tulips I placed pretty randomly. I see them as wildflowers of the area, whereas the blue orchids were planted. You see? Oh, and I put a bunch of amethyst in this exposed earth areas over here. I didn't want to do any like major builds with amethyst in case they got blown up by creepers. Yeah. I hear a cat meowing outside, and it distracted me. Anyway, I didn't want to do a whole build with amethyst in case it got blown up. Oh, maybe it's that cat. So I just did little pieces here and there. That way, if I did have to, it would only be one at a time, or one or two at a time. So, I keep getting really distracted by how cute my little city is. And kitty noises. But here's where this little village bell is. Got some amethyst up here. This is Bruce. Hi, Bruce. A lot of them have names. A lot of them don't have names. I'm still working on that. Bruce is the only one that has a name that I really thought about. Most of them, I think I'm just gonna give super generic random names to. I don't know. Just not gonna think about it much. I know one of them down here is named Anakin. Just kind of not even a big fan of the character, I don't know. Or even the franchise. Just thought it was kind of a fun name. Here's my little fisherman and their little house. Oh, I put down a bunch of lily pads. See, his house looks cute in the distance like that with the fire and stuff. Yeah. Whole bunch of these little bushes. Now in front of this library is where I put the third village bell. Well, technically it's actually only the second village bell right now. We'll talk about what happened with the third in a minute. But here's the other village bell. I tried a lot of different little like decorative things around it. Hated all of them. This is what I ended up with. I might do something better with it later, but this is it for now. And I put a lot of these moss flowers, cave flowers around. I only had 5, and I didn't really know what to do with them, so I just put them on trees near the water. I don't know what else I would do with them, so that's good enough. Oh, and I had a bunch of this glow moss from caves that I added to the stripped wood, and I think that looks super cute. And the glowberries. I don't know if I said the glowberries yet. I used some of these lily pads to make little, like, trails across the ponds, you know? It works. It works pretty good. I think it's cuter than putting in some kind of big bridge or, I don't know, easier anyway. But this golem keeps ending up in here, and I've decided that he can just stay in there and protect the cows. Because that's silly. Quit doing it. I'm not letting you out again. You're stuck. Oh, I added a bunch of street lights. I tried to keep it as well lit as possible. Oh, and a bunch of purple flowers. I thought that you could bone meal flowers in Java. Apparently you can't. I know that I did in Bedrock Worlds, but I apparently will have to go out and collect more flowers. But all these houses, I think, came out really cute with the hedges, and the glowberries, and the mossy cobblestone, and the glow moss, and all the flowers. Overall, very happy with the way it came out. A few things I want to add, like the flowers and stuff. More names on the villagers. But for the most part, it is, I'm content with calling it complete. Now, this little area over here, it is abandoned. You see that field is unworked. There's one farmer who lives over here. Everything up here we'll go look at, because it is decorated. But I had a heck of a time with villagers over here. First issue I ran into, I did a lot of terraforming over here, and there was a whole cave that opened up above these little farming plots there. And so I covered those, and there was these big drops. So I tried, covering with fences and making really nice paths so they wouldn't need to just drop off the cliff. But every time I came over here, there was a bunch of villagers stuck on these little shelves, you see? And I'd have to go knock them off. And no matter what I did, I was still having that issue. So, I accepted whatever. I have to knock them off sometimes. That's fine. That's fine. I'm coming over here to name all my villagers, and I can only find 2 of them. And I know darn well that I had all kinds of villagers over here. And I was standing up here, looking down, and I saw a villager take that little trail there and disappear. Just completely disappeared right here. And I thought, what the heck? So I went down there and I found a hole. I found a hole it had like 8 villagers in it. So I led them out and I covered the hole and I thought, okay, problem solved. Move on. Should be good. No. This village had all these trails that lead straight back here, and they followed the trails. They're always just hanging out over here. And these trails lead into this. So I came over here and I saw like 12 villagers all scattered along, and a bunch of golems and a bunch of kitties. So I got them all out. And then I didn't realize I could see that 3rd village from here. Anyway, so I got them all out, and I took all their beds, and I took all their job blocks, and I took their bell. And we have abandoned their home. Now, they all live down there. And I'm not gonna deal with this whole area on the hill. It's pretty. I'm glad it's here. But as far as like filling it in with villagers, no. Wasn't going to work. But the rest of it seems to be functioning really well as far as all of the villagers taking the jobs and using the beds and whatnot, aside from those ones that were just standing out there in the dark. But for the most part now, the village is operational and cute, which is what I was striving for. There's a few projects that I want to do in the future, mainly an enchanting tower. I need to get into enchanting here pretty soon, and I want to make a whole real neat tower somewhere around the village. I'm not exactly sure where, but I want to add some storage in there and a lot of like, just make it a crafting base kind of, so I have that and the house, and I don't always have to be going back to the house. And when I come over here to do my enchantments and stuff, I have literally everything I need. And that way when I start doing my trading with the villagers and working up to getting the good trades, I can have a good base of materials and stuff like that in the village and not just at the house. So that's a future project that I'll be doing. As of right now, I'm kind of going to put a pause on the village. It's as complete as I care to make it for the time being. And the next thing I really want to do and focus on is the nether. Don't know what I want to do in there, but I've never really gone into the nether and like, I'm talking a lot with my hands. But I've never done a lot with the nether. I've gone in, I've walked around a bit, I've gotten scared, and I've left. So I want to go in and actually like explore the nether, get stuff out of the nether, have some fun in the nether. Yeah, that's probably the next thing that I'll be doing. Aside from like mining, I think I need to go mining. Takes a lot of metal or a lot of iron ingots to make an anvil to make my name tags. So probably gonna go mining real soon. But after that, adventures in the nether await.